The hidden value of struggle. We spend most of our lives trying to avoid pain. We run from discomfort, we hide from failure, and we pray for a life that is smooth and easy. But what if I told you that you are running away from the very thing that is designed to build you? What if your most painful moments aren't obstacles to your success, but the actual raw material required to create it? Welcome back to Stories with Noni. Today, we are shifting our perspective. We're going to explore why the seasons of your life that felt the heaviest were actually the ones making you the strongest. By the end of this video, you won't look at your scars as signs of weakness, but as evidence of your evolution. Before we begin, if you're going through a tough season right now and need that extra push to keep going, hit that subscribe button and join our community here at Stories with Noni. We're here to help you rewrite your story, one lesson at a time. The biology of growth. To understand why pain is necessary, we have to look at how life itself works. Think about a muscle. If you want a muscle to grow, you cannot simply wish for it. You have to go to the gym and put that muscle under so much tension that the fibers actually tear. It is a painful process. It's called micro-trauma. But in the silence of the night, while you rest, your body repairs those tears and adds a little more strength than was there before. The muscle only grows because it was challenged. It only expands because it was forced to handle a weight it wasn't ready for. Your character works exactly the same way. You cannot develop courage in a life that requires no bravery. You cannot develop patience in a life where everything goes your way. Your painful moments are the micro-traumas of the soul. They are the weights that force your spirit to expand. Pain as a compass. Often we experience pain because we are out of alignment. Think of it like a physical injury. If you step on a sharp object, your nerves send a signal of pain to your brain. That pain isn't your enemy, it's a messenger. It's telling you, stop walking this way, something is wrong. In life, emotional or professional pain works as a compass. That painful burnout you're feeling? It's a message that your current system is unsustainable. That painful breakup? It's a message that you were settling for less than you deserve. That painful business failure? It's data telling you that your strategy needs to evolve. At Stories with Noni, we believe that if you listen to your pain instead of numbing it, it will tell you exactly where you need to go next. Success isn't about never feeling pain. It's about becoming a master at interpreting what the pain is trying to teach you. If this is starting to make sense to you, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps us know that you're finding value in these deeper conversations. The forge of resilience. There is a term we use called the forge. To create a masterpiece of a sword, the metal must be placed in a fire so hot it becomes glowing red. Then it is hammered. Repeatedly. It is heated, hammered, cooled, and heated again. If the metal could talk, it would complain about the heat. It would scream about the hammer. It would wonder why it couldn't just stay as a peaceful, cool lump of iron. But a lump of iron can't win a battle. A lump of iron has no edge. It has no purpose. Your painful moments are the hammer and the heat. They are stripping away the impurities in your personality, your ego, your laziness, your insecurities. When you go through the fire, you come out refined. You come out with an edge. You come out as a version of yourself that can handle the pressures of high-level success. Building an anti-fragile spirit. We talked about this before on Stories with Noni, but it bears repeating. You must become anti-fragile. Most people are like glass. When life drops them, they shatter. Some are like plastic. They might bend, but they eventually lose their shape. But you? You want to be like fire. Wind blows out a candle, but wind fans a fire. The same wind that destroys the weak makes the strong even more powerful. When you embrace your painful moments, you stop being afraid of the wind. You start welcoming the challenges because you know that every time life tries to blow you out, it's only going to make your flame grow taller. This shift in mindset is the ultimate cheat code for success. When you are no longer afraid to hurt, you are no longer afraid to try. The gift of perspective. Finally, pain gives you the greatest gift of all, perspective. You cannot truly appreciate the sunrise until you have sat through the coldest part of the night. You cannot appreciate the view from the top of the mountain until your lungs have burned from the climb. Your struggle is building a reference point for your future success. when you finally reach your goals. And if you stay consistent, you will. You will look back at these painful moments and realize they were the best things that ever happened to you. They gave you the empathy to lead others, the wisdom to make better decisions, and the gratitude to enjoy your wins. I want you to pause for a second and go to the comments. Write down one painful moment from your past that actually made you a better person today. Let's show everyone watching that pain is just a stepping stone. Your story is still being written. Don't judge your life by the chapter you are currently in. Just because this page is painful doesn't mean the book is a tragedy. At Stories with Noni, we know that the greatest stories always have a dark night of the soul. Before the hero finds their way, your pain is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are growing. It is a sign that you are alive, that you are trying, and that you are being prepared for something bigger than you can currently imagine. Thank you for spending this time with us at Stories with Noni. If you haven't subscribed yet, join the family. Like the video to support the mission. And remember, the hammer isn't there to break you. It's there to shape you. Go out there and turn your pain into power. We'll see you in the next story.